Hi students, class 10, chapter 3, example sum 3.21. Find the square root of 64x power 4 minus 16x cube plus 17x square minus 2x plus 1. We want to find the square root of this sum. So, solution. Here we have different method to find out, but I use the very easiest and simplest way to find out the square root. Here we are going to take only the coefficient of the variables, right? And then first we have to check the given polynomial is in the standard form or not. See here x power 4, then x cube, and then x square, and then x, and then constant term. So it is exactly a perfect polynomial, right? Reducing the order, right? Here I am going to take only the coefficient of the polynomial. See, what is the coefficient of x power 4? That is 64. What is the coefficient of x cube? That is minus 16. What is the coefficient of x square? That is 17. Coefficient of x is minus 2, and then constant term is 1. Right? We are not taking the variables, we are taking only the coefficients, right? Now 64 is here the square roots mean that all the sums is given as a perfect square term, so we don't want to confuse anything. So 64 is a perfect square number, that is 8 into 8 is 64. So here I multiple 8 into 8. So here our first aim is to cancel the first term, that's all, right? 8 into 8 is 64, and then here minus the first term is cancelled, then minus 16 and then 17. First you have to take only one term, and then you have to pick up two terms, right? Now whatever the number appear here, the term should be multiple by 2. The term should be multiple by 2 to find the next term. 2 into 8 is 16, right? Now here also our aim is to cancel the first term only. Wherever you find the negative symbol, just apply the negative symbol first, right? And then take this first term and divide by the first term, that is 16 divided by 16. Minus 16 divided by 16 is minus 1. So we are going to multiply the number, that is minus 1. Here we have already have minus 1, and here also you put minus 1, right? Then minus 1 into 16 is minus 16. Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. Minus into minus plus, and then 1 plus 1 is 1. Now subtract this. This one is plus, this one is minus. So plus 16 and minus 16 will be cancelled. So 17 minus 1 is 16, and then remaining two terms, that is minus 2 minus 1. Next here we have three terms, right? 2 into 8 is 16. Minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. Here we are going to write one term, right? Here we have positive value, so we have put plus symbol first. Now take the first term here 16 and divide by the 16. 16 divided by 16 is equal to 1, right? Put here 1 and also here also 1. Now multiple this 1 with this term. 1 into 16 is 16. 1 into minus 2 is minus 2. 1 into 1 is 1. So here subtraction, changing the symbol, so all term will be cancelled, we get 0, right? Now we have to write the answer for this. When we are writing the answer, use square root, that is 64 x power 4 minus 16 x cube, that is given question, right? X square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to, whenever you are writing the value of the square root, use the modulus value, because it is not a negative value. The square, when you are finding the square means it is not negative value. So but first you put 8 minus 1 and then plus 1, right? Here the constant term and x term, next term is x square. Come from the last term, that is constant, next term is x, and the next term is x square. This is the modulus value of this square root, right? Thank you, students. Hi student, class 10, chapter 3, example sum 3.22. find the square root of the expression that is given as 4x square divided by y square plus 20x divided by y plus 13 minus 30y divided by x plus 9y square divided by x square. So here we want to find out the square root of the given polynomial. First we select that coefficient. Just omit the whatever the variables given. We just write the coefficient of the variables. Right? First one is coefficient is 4. Second one coefficient is 20. So plus 20, right? We don't want to mention it plus. Whether it is a minus means we want to compulsory mention. And then plus 13 minus 30 plus 9. So our aim is to cancel the first term, right? So 4 is a perfect square number, that is 2 into 2, right? 2 into 2 is 4. When we subtract this, the first term became cancelled, and then remaining we have to take 2 terms, right? And then whatever the number apply here, just multiple with 2, right? In the first step you have only one term, and then second step we have 2 terms, here one term and here one term, right? 2 2s are 4. And then here also our aim is to cancel the first term. 20 is divided by 4, what do you get? That is 5. 20 is divided by 4, we get 5. So the 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5. So here we have to put 5, and here also we have to put the number 5, right? Now multiple this number with here. 5 4s are 20, 5 5s are 25, right? And then we have to subtract this term. First term become cancelled. We get here highest number is minus, put minus symbol. 25 13 minus 13 means we get 12, right? And the remaining term is minus 30 and then 9, right? Now multiple the term. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. Surely when you are doing the first term you have only one term, and then second step you have 2 terms, and third step you have three terms, right? Here we are going to write one term. Here we have the negative symbol. Put the negative symbol here and here first, right? And then divide the first term 12 with the first term 4. What do you get? 3 4s are 12, right? So we have already applied 3 minus, so just put the number 3. Now multiple the term. Minus 3 into 4 is minus 12. Minus 3 into 10 is minus 30. Minus 3 into minus 3 is plus 9. So when we changing the symbol, we get 0, right? We want to find the answer. So given value should be right in the equal square root, that is 4x square divided by y square plus 20x divided by y plus 13 minus 30y divided by x plus 9y square divided by x square is equal to, within the modulus value, what we have find out at 2, 5 and minus 3 plus 2 plus 5 and then minus 3. Listen here carefully how we are applying the variables. See, the last term is y square divided by x square, right? When we square the term, we get y divided by x, right? And then middle term is a constant term, just leave it. And then the first term is x square divided by y square. When we take the square root for this, x divided by y. This is the required answer. So the required answer is equal to modulus 2x divided by y plus 5 minus 3y divided by x. See, here the constant term is in the middle term, right? In the given question, the constant term is in the middle term. So the answer should be in the answer. In the answer also, the constant term is in the middle, right?